Ready.
All right, good.
Okay, Ageless out here. Today, we're going to demonstrate some of the stretches and warm-ups that I do before I do any exercises here at the Cornerstone Gym where I belong.
Yeah, you said it takes about half an hour?
This takes about a half an hour, give or take. There's different things we'll show today. I'm not going to show the entire half hour. We'll just show you snippets of it.
Snippets.
So you'll see basic pieces. Now, when I start out, I usually use this little roller device here.
All right.
Most of the gyms have it these days. I have one of these at home. They come in
I
different
use
colors.
it regularly. It's very nice.
There's a white one, which is real soft. There's a blue one that's kind of a medium
This
texture.
one is extremely firm.
This is very firm, the black one.
Yeah.
I keep a small one in my car when I travel.
Yeah, right, that orange one.
So all I do with this is I roll the back out, roll the legs out, kind of get things stretched out a little bit.
So this is pretty basic, this one.
Very basic. These things come with a little instruction booklet, which is handy. There's a lot of different things you can do with it. What I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to do the simple back stretches and leg stretches.
All right.
These don't take long. So I like to roll out everything, just kind of limber it up. So I haven't done any exercises at all yet. This is just to get started.
Right, just to loosen you up so you don't pull anything.
So I'll do the lower back first, then I'll work the upper back and the shoulders.
Yeah, I use this thing regularly at home. It is amazing. I feel amazing after it.
The unfortunate thing is that I still have arthritis throughout my spine, one end to the other, and this helps keep things nice and loose. Sometimes I'll even feel something pop a little bit, where things are going back where they belong.
Yeah, that feels a lot better.
But yeah, that does when that happens. But fortunately, I don't have too much issues with it. So I'll do about 10 or so on each end of the back. Just to kind of loosen things up.
I just realized I could probably get copyright strikes for the background music in these videos.
Well, this music is the gym's music, so I wouldn't worry about that. Stretch out the hips.
Yeah, but my channel's getting monetized and YouTube's kind of screwy right now. You should see what monetized YouTubers have to go through.
So that kind of loosens the bit. Now we'll do the legs.
All right.
I'll start with the hips a little bit. So I'm just kind of rolling out. The bottom of my pelvic bones come towards the glutes. That area gets a lot of wear when I do my leg routines. So this kind of helps loosen them up.
All right.
Hamstrings, roll them out.
So far, upper and lower back and hamstrings.
Yeah, we're going to do the calves next after we loosen this up.
Should be interesting.
You can also turn over and do your quads too. I generally don't have as much issues with trying to stretch them out, but we'll show a stretch of that here.
So now on to the calves.
Generally, I like to kind of rotate things a little bit too, you'll notice.
Yeah.
I'll keep it just in one position and turn them off a little bit so that I get the whole area.
Kind of like with those dumbbell punches that, well, we already recorded it, but we're recording the series at odd intervals.
Well, remember when we were doing the leg press? You see that one, how I changed my foot positions?
Yeah, it's kind of similar to that.
It's the same idea. We're trying to get the more well-rounded workout of the muscle areas, not just focus on one dimension or one point. We're trying to do multiple points. And now we're going to do the hips a little bit.
Just we're already closing in 5 minutes. How much stretching do you do?
I did, like I say, about half an hour. I like to do this though before I do anything, because this just kind of loosens things up. And it gives me a little bit of a warm up, gets the blood flowing. Then I'll go into my different stretches. Unfortunately, I feel pretty good, so nothing's really tight at the moment. But I still like to do this just to limber up and loosen up. You know, I'm not 26 anymore, I'm 62, so I gotta concede that at least a little bit.
Yeah.
So it takes a little longer to warm up. So if you wanted to do this on the quads, just flip over.
Yeah, you gotta take it easy because you're so old, you're farting dust. All right, so you're done with that for now?
We're done with that for now. I'm going to demonstrate. You don't need to film the entire sequence. I usually hold these for about a count of 40 or 50.
Yeah.
But I like to stretch the groin area. The groin is easily injured, especially when you're doing heavy weights like I do with squats and deadlifts. And
all right, and you said 40 or 50?
So I'll hold this for a long count, but you don't have to film the whole thing.
Okay, I won't. All right.
So this is a basic groin stretch. So this is going to stretch everything in here, pretty much, okay? And I'm just going to hold this like this. And to add some difficulty to it, I'm going to bring myself forward, okay? And I'm going to try to bring my elbows to the floor. Eventually, I like to bring my face to my feet, but I'm not quite there. I'll hold this for down to about 45 or so.
All right, I'll start recording then. All right, just about finished.
Up to 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's another one that's good for the groin. I'll hold this again for about a count of 45 or so. What you do is you put your hands on your knees, still in that same position that I just finished.
Yeah.
And I'm going to push my knees to the floor and try to push my knees against my hands to bring them up at the same time. The idea is to eventually get the knees on the floor.
How long?
45.
All right.
7, 8.
All right, let's start recording then. All right, filming again.
1, 2. Now I'm going to take my feet and bring them in. So I'm stretching yet another part of the groin.
All right.
Try to push my knees down towards the ground as much as I can. That's about as far as it goes right now.
All right, same length.
Same number of count, 45 seconds.
All right, I'll continue then. All right.
Okay, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Alright, so I stretched the groin out a little bit. Now I'm going to bring this into another stretch position. My legs apart as far as I can get them. Still sit straight up. I'm just going to start moving forward a little bit. I don't want to punch my back, I want to keep my back straight. I'm just going to pull myself down as far as I can go.
Okay.
Gently. What you don't want to do is bob. See a lot of people like trying to thrust into this. That's how you hurt your back.
Yeah, you never want to do that.
Any stretch you do, you should never bounce or bob. But you're just asking for a rupture of the tendon or ligament or a muscle tear when you do that. Especially if you're doing anything that affects your low back. So I'm just easing into this. And from here I'm going to change positions a little bit, bring my hands forward.
All right, same time.
Now I'm going to start moving my hands through multiple planes. Move to the other side. All I'm doing is just kind of stretching things out.
Okay.
If you're a gymnast and doing a lot of this kind of stuff as part of your routine, that's great. I'm no gymnast, but I still want to stretch and loosen up so that I have less likelihood of hurting myself when I start lifting weights. Sometimes for some people it helps to do like 5 minutes on the bike or something to warm up before they do this, especially if it's cold in the gym. That's okay. That way your muscles are warm before you stretch. I generally don't have to do that unless it's really cold in here. So that's that stretch.
All right, what's next?
All right, so the next one I'm going to do, I'm just going to do another sort of a groin/hip stretch. You can do this on a bench too, where the other leg hangs down. On a bench, I'm just going to do it on the floor. I'm just going to pull this back.
All right.
And hold each side for a count of about 40.
All right.
I'm going to try to tilt it inward a little bit too. Not out here. I'm bringing it in here, which is a harder stretch.
Okay, I'll start recording again when you're back on the other side. All right, just finishing up with the other side.
All right, so just done 40 of those on each leg.
All right.
Now I'm going to stretch the hamstrings out a little bit. I'm going to do a couple of different hamstring stretches. For me, that's always the tightest muscle that I have, the hamstrings.
Okay.
When the hamstrings are properly stretched, that also takes a lot of the stress off of your low back. These are really tight. The low back gets tight.
Yeah.
So it's very important to stretch this out so that you take the strain off the low back. For this, I'm just going to use a rubber band. You can do this with a cloth band also. You want to put this on your toes.
All right.
Not in the middle of the foot or at the heel. You want to stretch it.
Yeah, I see it.
So I'm just going to hold each side here for about a count of 50. Then we have to take the whole sequence.
Yeah, I'm going to do the other side
So
too.
let's do 50 here, and then I'll change legs and do 50 on the other side.
All right, and right on the
Pull
toes.
this back as far as you can. Try to keep your knee straight as much as you can.
All right.
So pulling this inward a little bit.
All right.
Alright, I'm not way out here. I'm in a little bit. It's a little harder. I'm not too far. I don't want to bring my hips off the ground. I want to keep them on the ground still. I'm bringing the leg in a little bit.
All right.
Okay. I see some people that are way out here or they're way over here. That doesn't really stretch. That actually torques your body and you don't really get much of a stretch in it. Keep your hips, both of them on the ground. That's about 50 there. Alright.
All right.
So the next thing I'm going to do is, some people call them V-ups, you can call it whatever you like. But I'm going to turn my body into the shape of a V a little bit. I'm going to balance on my butt.
All right.
I'm going to hold my legs up in the air, try to keep the knees straight.
Yep.
I'm not going to put my hands on the ground. I'm going to keep my hands out in front of me. So it's part balance, part core. Works your hip flexors a little bit too. And because you have to work at this, this is also a good warm-up. Okay?
Yep.
Now I'm going to do basically 60 of these. Hold it for a count of 60. I'm going to do it without any hands under my legs for a count of 20.
All right.
All right? 8. Now, while I'm still in the air, I'm grab the back of my knees here. I'm going to bring my legs up a little higher so that I'm getting a little bit of a stretch.
Okay.
And I'll hold this for 20 seconds. Now I'm going to bring everything up as close as I can
Okay.
for another count of 20.
You look like you're trying to take an enormous dump.
I already had that before I came to the gym, fortunately.
Yeah.
Alright, that's one set of it. I'm going to do 3 of those.
Alright.
I'm going to finish this off by keeping my legs off the ground for about 6 inches. I'm going to hold this for a count of about 20.
All right. He's just keeping his legs off the ground.
Spread them open too. Stretch out a little bit.
All right.
And that's it. So it's 20 at the low position, 20 in a higher position, 20 at the highest position, and then 20 leg suspensions.
All right.
I'll do 2 more of those sets of that.
All right.
Okay?
Yep. All right, I'll record the next one.
Okay.
All right, last one.
Okay, so next one. Just finished those 3 sets of V-ups. So this one is kind of a combination of back stretch, shoulder stretch, hamstring stretch, calves a little bit get involved. What I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to flip myself up into a shoulder stand and then flip my feet over the back of my head.
Right.
And I'm going to change positions while I'm doing that. This is going to be a bit of more of an advanced stretch. A lot of folks aren't going to be able to do this right away. So what you want to do is get to a point where you can at least get to a shoulder stand and hold it. If you have to use your hands to hold your back up, that's okay. I don't. That's because I've built up enough core strength that I don't have to do it. Once you get good with the shoulder stand, then you want to slowly try to bring your feet back over your head. If you can't get all the way to the floor, don't worry about it. Just slowly work on it over time. First time I tried to do this, I couldn't come anywhere near the floor. It took a while before I got there. I'll do basically a sequence of 10 of this, okay? So we can film the whole thing. Here we go.
Yep.
Push up here for about a count of 12.
All right. Bam! Oh my God, you're sniffing your own ass.
Also the other sides. These are different. And now go right back up into the shoulder stand from that position.
Bam! Is this basically the same thing the whole time?
We're going to do 10 of these.
I'm not going to film that whole thing.
That's 2. This will be number 3.
Alright, I'm going to cut it off right here.
Alright, come back when we're good again.
Yeah. Alright, we're just about done.
That's number 9.
Alright, this is number 10. Okay.
So from this, I'm going to go into the next thing.
Jesus, how many are there?
This is called floor sweepers. This is a good one for your core and your hips. I'm going to basically go into this position, keep my feet straight up in the air.
Yeah.
Head on the floor, hands up here. You can also do this with a barbell. That makes it tougher. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just trying to demonstrate the move. If you're not used to doing this at all, you'll want to do this without a barbell first. And all you do is you bring your legs all the way to the floor, come up and come over to the other side. I'll do a dozen of these. 2.
A dozen each side?
Yep. 2.
All right.
3. And I'm not going too fast. Notice.
Yeah, you're not trying to
It makes
bounce
it
off
harder.
the
I'm
floor
not trying to
either.
bounce off the floor, exactly. I want to control the movement.
Yeah, otherwise that takes away from it.
You never want to bounce, you don't want to use momentum, because that takes away from the benefit you get out of the exercise. It's cheap.
Pretty much.
just like to do those just to kind of loosen up the hips.
Yeah.
Now we're going to roll right into another one.
How many are there?
Well, we're getting near the end. Be patient.
Yo, I need to do my routine too.
I call this a sprinter stretch. But basically, I'm going to get in this kind of a position as though we're going to sprint out of a starting block.
All right.
I'm going to stretch everything back, and it kind of stretches the groin, stretches the calf out a little bit on the right leg, gets the groin on the left leg, stretches out the quad a little bit too. You can hold this for anywhere from a count of 10 to a count of 30. We usually do a count of 30
on
each side. I'm not going to hold it the whole time here, just in the interest of time.
Yeah.
And then you're going to just switch legs and do the other side.
Exact same time. Yeah.
Same amount of time. From here, we'll go into kind of a low back stretch. Now, if the low back hurts, it gives you a lot of trouble. I wouldn't try this one.
All right.
You are arching your back a little bit. Hold this position like this. Stretching the front of my core. It's really a front core stretch. But it does arch your back a little bit. Again, if your low back is troublesome, don't try it. Got a count of 30. And from here, we're just going to go into a sort of full body stretch. Now I'm stretching the quads a little bit. I'm just going to lean my arms forward, bring my head down to hold this for a count of 30.
All right.
This is stretching the quads, the shoulders, my ankles a little bit are getting a stretch. Kind of a multi-purpose stretch. Okay.
All right.
So the next thing I want to demonstrate, I'm going to put this stuff away, so you can turn that off for the time being.
All right. So what's this one? A pole
So
vault?
this is just basically a shoulder stretch. Okay?
Oh, not a pole vault. I was kind of hoping for it.
No. So the goal is to find a lightweight pole. It doesn't have to be weighted.
Yeah.
Unless you're glutton for punishment. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring this all the way up and try to touch my body.
All right.
Okay? Keeping my hands on the bar the whole time.
All right. How many times?
I'll just do a dozen of these or so.
All right.
All right. That's that one.
All right,
so
so-
loosen my shoulders up. Now we're going to do a corner stretch that works on your chest.
All right. Now this is the last one.
Yes, look at that. Get rid of this. And then I got to find a corner of the room.
All right. I'll record again once he finds an area to work in. All right. So this is the last one.
All right, so this is the last one for today. So this one kind of works the shoulders, but also stretches the chest out. So especially if you're going to work your chest, doing bench presses, things like that, this is a good preliminary stretch. We're going to stretch this whole area. Find a corner if you can find one that's reasonable. This is a little bit of an off-center corner. We'll try it. What you do is you put your hands up against the wall.
All right.
I usually hold myself about 2 feet away from the wall. Okay.
All right.
And then what I try to do is lean into the wall so that my head touches the corner, and then I bring my chest into the wall.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just holding that position, usually for about a count of 20. And after I've done that, I just come right back out again. And then I'll come back a little farther. So I'm probably more like, 2.5 feet away from the wall now.
All right. Now, how many times do you do this?
I'll just do a couple of these for a count of 20 each time.
Okay.
All right? But that's the purpose, is to stretch out the shoulders and the chest. If you can't get all the way into the wall, and bring your feet closer so you're not quite as far away.
Right, because right now your feet are kind of...
So I'm pretty far away from that wall. Right, this is relatively easy for me, but I've been doing it for a while. Okay?
All right.
So if you're new to this, come in about here and then go in.
All right, so about less than 2 feet.
Yeah, so start short and work your way out.
All right.
And
so,
then to finish it off, I'm going to put the trash can back.
All right.
I like to do wall circles. You get on the back of a wall, get yourself in a 90-degree bend, so you're already putting a little bit of work on the quads. Put your hands down the bottom by your butt.
Yeah.
Bring your arms against the wall all the way up over your head.
All right.
This is good for your shoulders, a little bit of chest, and it also helps your neck. I'll do about a dozen of these.
All right. Looks like you're making a snow angel on the wall.
Yes, it's like a snow angel.
A wall
on the wall.
angel.
It's a wall angel. Good name for it.
Yeah. That's what we should call this, the wall angel.
I learned this from a physical therapist when I was trying to recover from herniated discs in my neck. And at the time, I couldn't do one of these things. So I've been working on this one, as you can see, because I can do them pretty easily.
All right.
That's your wall circle.
All right.
So there's other stretches, of course.
Yeah, I'll do all those in a separate video.
Another one that we can do, which I didn't do, but you see me doing on the leg press, is quad stretches where you just hold on your leg.
Yeah, I do those all the time before I go on the treadmill.
Pull on this and you can bring your leg back a little bit. If you want to really make it fun, take your hand off of whatever you're holding on to and balance. And you can do the other leg same way.
All right, so
So that's our stretch routines for the evening.
okay.